Mixed news for parents with children in childcare this morning, with many centres across the country expected to raise the prices in the coming months.
This comes just as major government subsidies are set to be brought forward. So, what impact will all of this have on the family budget? Effie Zahos has the answers. Effie, nice to see you this morning. How much are we currently paying for childcare?
Well, it's putting a dent in the household budget, that's for sure, and it does implicate people, judging, do I go back to work and weigh that up? At the moment, the latest report by Kindicare, which is a comparison site and also an app on childcare centres, shows that the average national kind of long day fee has reached $117. And it's quite high there, as you can see, in ACT, Victoria, New South Wales. I mean, late last year, we already saw a price increase of $5 just happening then.
There's so much price pressure coming on family budgets right now, right across the board, right? But in relation to this, government subsidies being brought forward is good news. When will these take effect, though?
It is, Carl. I think it's a bit of an election thing. It's going to be a hot potato, that's for sure. So we saw in December that the actual cap had been removed. So high-income earners now don't have that cap, which is great news. The one that's coming around the corner on March 7 is a higher childcare subsidy. So if you've got more than one child, age 5 or below, you'll get a higher subsidy for the second or other younger children, starting from 30% maximum there, as you can see, up to 95%. That's going to impact about 200,000 families, and you'll probably see around 2,200 extra in your pocket.
Yeah, but then if you take into account the fact that the centres are putting up their prices, does it even out, or will families still end up sort of better off at the end of the year?
Yeah, look, so talking to Kindicare, who has major kind of childcare providers on its books, so to speak, they're actually going to move forward their price hikes in March or April. We're probably expecting to see about $5 or $10 extra per day before the childcare subsidy. And that's because rent's up and demand's up and labour shortages.
Yeah, and when there's a labour shortage, you're going to pay more for good staff, and you want to hold on to them, don't you? So therefore they keep going up. Prices seem to go up every year, though, don't they? And what impact does this have on the quality of care that we're seeing?
Yeah, do not believe that because you're paying more in childcare fees that you're going to get better quality. You're probably paying for their rent. And the highest one I found was about $199 per day. But that's because it's in the city centre. And like I said, real estate for childcare centres, that's where all the money is, and you're paying that in rent. So do take care when choosing. Price does not necessarily mean quality. And
just quickly, Effie, where should people go if they need a bit of help funding childcare, if they're having problems?
Yeah, Ali, the good thing is there's lots of choices there for consumers. My first port of call will go to the government sites. Childcare Finder will change to starting blocks soon in February 7th. Payment services is great. And the other two are comparison sites. Kindicare is great as an app as well. And both actually compare, rate and show you what your subsidy would be. So they're worth playing around.
That is very good. Good information, Effie. Thank you. It's a brand new hour right here on Today.